Oh, we're live. Hola, tira. We are live.
Fuck.
We hey,
That's right, homeboy.
it's early in the morning, but for me, it's actually late at night because
Yeah.
because I was in that motherfucker chilling late
Chillax,
night,
chillax,
chillaxing. Go
chillation.
West. Alfred Marquez is in the house.
That name. What's up, big dog? Hold on, let me change.
Oakland, everything. What's happening with it, homie? Raul
Oh,
Martinez. What's good with you guys?
let me
Um,
change. Yeah.
hey, nine Assange, Valley Fishing. What's good with you, Holmes?
What up? Oh,
El
damn, I got a
Romero.
lot of people in here, and they're all from your channel. Okay, Raul's
Well,
not Raul. Raul.
I got both my channels popping.
Hmm.
I got both my channels popping. So I'm just, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I'm right here.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm still on club mode from last night.
Yeah.
Put it like that. I'm still on club mode. I haven't even changed my shirt. Nothing. This is how I was at the club. The chicks last night. Hey, Ferguson, what's up, big brother? I see you, man. Double R75 100.
Good morning, Cammy. What's up, Jesus? Oakland, everything. Corey, what's up, Corey? I see you, big dog. Let's see. Güero, I got Gunner's notification. Abraham Blue Molina, what's cracking, big dog?
Gangs fan, great question to start it off early in the morning.
Yo, Gunner, where do gangs get their nicknames from, like Conejo, Travieso, etc.? What happens if they run out or have the same nickname? They do. There's a bunch of. So usually with Raza, it's different. Raza, it's usually something about you. And sometimes they'll make it a joke. Like there'll be a big ass dude from the neighborhood. They'll call him Tiny. But it's usually a characteristic or a feature or something like that. Vato, if he's lazy or he's sleepy. If he usually the homie from the neighborhood that's white, he's güero,
Yeah.
blanco, woody.
Gordo, you know. You'll see and they also do opposite. You'll see a skinny homeboy named Gordo and a fat homeboy named Flaco. I've seen it. Gunner, you know Chango from I know Chango from Four Corners. I know Chango from East San Modesto Airport too. Water Logan, San Diego in the crib. What's happening?
Güero says, I don't know why they call me güero.
They say Gunner's looking like a broke down pimp. I'm
Oh,
trying, homie. I'm trying. What's up, Tracy?
what's up, Lali?
Tracy.
Oh, Lali, you texted me this morning. I just remembered I didn't even open it.
Hey, buenos dias, Lali. Shout out to Gunner. Keep up the good work, my boy. Much love coming straight out of Southern California, LA area, SGV, Sul Gangster Valle, and Dubs. You too, my boy. Keep up the good work.
Gracias. We're trying, big dog. We're trying.
Little by little, homie, we're trying to get there. Um, what's up with the update on the shooter, Trump? We're gonna be doing videos on that today.
Yeah, we
We
have
don't necessarily.
no.
We have theories. We have different theories. Myself and Dubs, slightly different. Same page, same book, different page, right? But it is what it is, bro. That was definitely an attempt on his life. Valley Fishing. You guys should check out a new song dropped by Tom McDonald about Trump called "You Missed."
Already? Chinga, already? Blanca, what's up?
Gangsta.
Watch out about the shooting Dubs. Then notice you're live. Thank you. Tom McDonald. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up.
Lali says, "No hat today, guns. I'm too drunk for that, bro. I'm still faded. Hey, I had about 10 shots last night. I'm not supposed to, but I did, and it was on. It was on. Hey, you want to get to jacking? Well, it was on and cracking. We'll
It
just
was
say that. Me
it was
myself says, "What's up with the new cheese? The
it
new
was on.
cheese."
Damn.
Hey, Joe Ruiz, thank you, brother. What up, Miguel Martinez, Alex Rios? 10 shots ain't shit, says Abraham. That's not counting the drinks, the mixed drinks, bro. That's just shots. You get any tortas last night? One. Just one. Shane Barus says, morning, fellas. What's up, Big Shane? How you doing, sir? Look at what Lolly said, Dubs. He says, I get drunk and start to send messages to Dubs. My bad, big dog.
He did that last night. Hey, that's a hard ass song. That Tom McDonald is a hard ass song.
I'm gonna have to listen to that. Wouldn't it be hard if Trump came out to the song "Manny Man" and it?
Yeah.
He might. You know,
Lucas,
like
they
that effect.
got this magic powder down here that will get your morning on track.
I know, Lucas. That's what a motherfucker needs at this point. Is that a pink shirt? I don't know. It's salmon. Tally
Salmon.
buck.
Salmon.
It's salmon.
I got to hold on. Let me take care of this real quick.
Whatever it is,
5 minutes.
the chicks were following me around last night. That's
Damn,
what it is.
that just happened.
You know?
You set yourself up for that one, player.
The chicks were following me around. They're on me. Yeah, hey, fifth shot, I agree, man. Fucking poor Trump, huh? That was unfortunate, man. They said, hey, you seen Trump? He said, Ricky, they try to take Trump out, bro. Hey, who tried to take y'all haters? They want to mess up my $1,000 suit. But my theory is a little bit out there with what I think. But, you know, have you guys seen the HBO documentary about Troy Kill stabbing? I did a reaction to that. Yeah, that was one of the most vicious pegadas I've seen. You still in last night's clothes? Shane, it's still last night for me. I just walked in the door a little while ago. Put it like that. You know, that's sometimes nights be like that. Guero Flores says, saludos, Gun. El Rio's in the casa. Shout out to El Rio 805. Town Biz. Joe Ruiz, thank you, man. Thank you for being part of the team, brother. I want magic powder too. I want to be Harry Potter, says Bastian. Mondo says, you know Spider from Four Corners? No, I don't know who that is, bro. Mr. Mark for no payment. Gunner was the wind blowing last night like a motherfucker. Yo, it's crazy what happened to Donald yesterday. He just turned his head in time. On a scale of 1 to 10, how does Gunners feel after last night? What do you mean? I feel great, bro. Did you watch the UFC? No. I was too busy doing a jiu-jitsu with a torta. What episode was it, Gunner, where I can watch it? I'm not too sure which episode. You know, I might start labeling my episodes, you know, as far as like, just so I can know which one to go back. You just have to look it up, bro. It's on the Gunners Collective TV, and it's a reaction, bro, to the Troy Kell incident. Where'd you go out to last night, Guns? Just a little spot. Yeah, like a bar club. It's like a bar. They tried to JFK the boy Trump. Tried to take the boy Trump out. But let me tell you, he ain't going out like that, huh? He got lucky. Let's be honest. Let's be real, and no wisecracks for me, right? That fool barely made it. He got lucky, man. Because he got hit like that guy got hit, but that guy ain't fucking breathing. Bro, did you hear Ryan Garcia talking shit about Eminem and calling him a Satanist? Ryan's weird, bro. Ryan done fell off. They said Dubs went to go put on his salmon shirt. Trump got a free ear piercing. Orderly, like a lounge. Something like that. Nah, not a lounge, like a bar. Yeah, bar type thing. Who's got more baby mamas, the homie Gun, Future, or Nick Cannon? I only got 4, so whatever they got. I think Nick Cannon got us. Maybe Future be, man. Sierra, he got a gang of them, huh? Hell yeah, Gun, jiu-jitsu with the torta. I was down there, motherfucker, trying to do some, trying to get some nalgas and NyQuil. Was Trump's ear pierced by a bullet? Yeah, it was, Holmes. Did you see how bad Bronny sucks? I did. Yeah, I was talking about that last night with one of my homies, man, and he knows a lot about basketball. And he was like, Bronny sucks. Huh? I was like, yeah. That bullet was like Mike Tyson bit his ear.
What the?
Look at watch out. Dubs came through with the button up clean.
I didn't have this on.
Oh, he had it on already.
Still buzz, dude.
Good looks like he got the meanest mamon of his life. I got it. It wasn't the meanest, but it was one of the cleanest. Lifestyle, high power fitness. What's up with you?
Damn, Tyreek Hill has 10 baby mamas. That's very irresponsible.
Very irresponsible. I felt irresponsible with 4, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
I have 1 child and 1 baby mama, obviously.
Yeah.
That song is hard as fuck.
Yeah. Is there a possibility to do something together with Splinter, Prison POV? Think you would make a funny duo. Bastion, shout out to Splinter, first and foremost. You know, Splinter be up and down doing his thing. But yeah, shout out to Splinter. That's a good dude right there. Larry is in the house.
Blanca, you believe that, Blanca? I would never want a president anything close to like what he's doing. I'd be back in
Yeah.
prison just for my tattoos. I'd be back in prison with no chance of getting out.
Yeah, that's a dictator. That's dictatorship at its finest. That Valto's like, if you have a fucking dot tattooed, is Gunner's hungover slightly, Cameron? Slightly, but at the end of the day, I'm still here, homie. Bought the local boys, 22nd Street. We owe you one. Trump shooter 130 yards away. Are you kidding me? Suicidal bomb.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna talk about it in our videos.
Let me see. What's good, Gunner? Jose, hey, Jose, that's you. Órale, güero. What's
your
up with
husband
you,
might be right, Blanca.
Good morning, Gunner and Dubs. Prayers for our nation. Jojo says Trump spews hatred, so karma got him. Man,
where's the hatred he spews?
Look at this. This is that gangster shit. Anybody can get touched. Fuck the Dolphins. How about that, Raiders?
Yeah, where's the hatred he spews? The other side's always bringing everything's race. Everything's race.
Mm-hmm. You know, straight up. What's up, Graphic One? He says that was fake blood. Was that? I don't know, bro. I don't know what it was, but I know his ear looked mangled. I seen the close up, so maybe that was a fake ear too.
Maybe Trump wasn't even there. Maybe it didn't even happen. Let's just go all kinds of make believes.
Now they're gonna say, yeah, that dude. It was a Secret Service wearing a Trump mask.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gunner, don't drink. I thought you have diabetes. I do.
You can go out now.
I do, and you know, I'm a grown man, and every once in a while, you know, I fuck up, and it just is what it is, you know. But all right, Lali. Town Biz says was that a fake death? Get the fuck out of here. Exactly. The other person that died, was that fake?
That wasn't real either. That was fake blood and fake brain matter and fake death. All that. It's all fake.
Hey, that's right, Side Bomb. Some people been inside too long. They believe everything is fake. Yeah. No, that wasn't really. That was fake. That was fake. Ray Dog, thank you, man, so much. Appreciate you, man. Early in the morning, man. Thank you guys for those of you that are in here. We know it's early, man, but it's Sunday. And for those of you that just got out of church, respects.
Paul.
Damn, I feel good about that. Guns, aren't you only like 35 years old? Actually, I'm on 46, but I'll take that. You know, the next conspiracy shit will be it was staged to get Trump elected. They're already on that. Let me see. There was someone said something right here. Brian Oblivion. It's been several hours and the media still doesn't have a narrative. Well, you know, there's the facts, the factual news, the conservative news that's telling you exactly what it was, an assassination attempt. And then there's the liberal news that's saying, oh, it was just firecrackers.
Well, I mean, you also have a White House that refuses to say it was an assassination attempt. So
yeah,
the mainstream media follows the White House. So,
yeah. And to be totally honest with you, man, you know, I'll get to my video later on exactly what I'm thinking, but it just is what it is. With Dubs or Gunners doing an interview with Compa Raider. I don't know, Cameron.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we'll save it for the weekly recap. We got the weekly recap coming up today. We also have, we each have a video on Trump coming up today. And I don't know what I'm going to do on the other channel. Maybe I'll react to a Cholo Juan video. I think he just put out a new one on the guy that called in and tried to bang on him over the red paño. What was that all about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I seen that. I seen that the other day. And, you know, to me, it's not about colors. When in the Mexican gang culture, it's never been about colors. You know, we wear certain colors just to represent maybe our hoods or whatever. But as far as color banging, that was a black thing, man. The brothers banging on colors back in the days. They stopped doing that shit. He's white and registered Republican. They are still looking for the narrative.
I saw well, I mean, that's easy. I already said all the Democrats hate Trump and half of the Republicans. So, hey, my homeboy Jesus, what's cracking, big dog? All a little crudo, but still good.
Me too. Me too.
But Cholo Juan, I heard a little bit of it, the video I may react to. He said, you know, it's funny how The vato called in and was banging on Cholo over a red paño, but in the thumbnail, Blue Devil has a red Dodger hat on.
Yeah, it's a trip, huh? Hey, what's up, CA? Town Biz. I see you, Holmes. Jesus says, I was reading an article that they're going to be selling ammo and vending machines. Freaking crazy. Ammo and vending machines? That's a trip, huh?
Hey, Lucas, that's 100% true. Lucas said that Trump fist pump picture just won the election, and world leaders like Xi and Putin took notice. That's the first thing I thought of. That vato, they shot at him. He got up like, fuck that. Like, he kept, you could see he was saying like, fight. I think he was saying fight. Like, man, ain't no punking. Yeah.
Hey, that right there, that was the hardest shit I ever seen from a president in my life.
We do not need a leader of this country that calls a fucking ally by the name of their bitter rival. He called fucking that dude from Ukraine, Putin.
He called Kamala Harris
fucking Trump. Yeah. Like shitting in his pants constantly. They take him outside and he fucking gets all confused by a bird or fucking air. Like he doesn't know what air is anymore. It's a trip, man. Weakness. Every time he steps out of the fucking office in front of a camera, you see weakness.
That vato jumped up and he was like, Vatos locos forever. He's like, fuck it, I got us, homies. Hey, ear mangled, hanging off. Hey, he the fucking Secret Service is like, get down, Bob. Also, they're shooting. He's like, get away from me.
Yeah.
Fight the power. You know what I mean? Hey, or do you want a president that fucking shits his pants and falls off stage?
Shaking hands with people there's nobody there, and he's still staring like, you're gonna shake my hand, and there's nobody fucking standing in front of him.
They'd have been bucking at Biden. He's so stupid. He'd have been like this.
No, he would have challenged them to a push-up contest. Put the gun down, I'll beat you in push-ups. That's what he would have said. Oh, you
little bully. Gets confused by a bird in the air, man. Where's Primo Pepe at? I say he's locked up. He's in the pinta bound. Trump and Biden are both. Ooh, Las Media said, fuck that. I'm independent. He was yelling, give me a shot of coffee, brother. Trump probably had some Gucci's. He went back to it for sure. Oh, he did. He was like, I need my shoes. I need my shoes. Hey, that bullet knocked him up out of his shoes. That was real life. And what about Dubs? When it first happened, it's a BB gun. It's an airsoft gun. It's a
that motherfucker was, man. I'm gonna talk about it in my video.
What did we say though? What did me and you say in the beginning when they said, the sound? And we're like, there's suppressions. Yeah. You look it, bro. There's suppressions. I've shot one before back in the days. You know what I mean? That goes, that's it. That's all you hear. No recoil, nothing, just like shooting darts. Biden has dementia, poor viejito. I agree, Blanca. It's not his fault. Look at Jose Chavez. He's a gangster. He says Trump is a dropout.
Yeah, another one that's applying prison shit to somebody on the streets.
Yeah.
And yet he's out here. Go to prison, fool.
Yeah, go to the prison.
It matters. Let's see how well you do. How long you last.
Yeah.
All those dice. It's the ones that talk the most that have the shortest time.
Geronimo. Why do you think the rapper Devour doesn't get as much love as other rappers like Lefty? Lefty got a smooth buzz right now, man. A real big buzz. He's making his management's making him the correct moves, you know. But
Devour's hard.
Devour kind of didn't Devour just get out of jail or prison or something?
Which one am I thinking of? Is that the one from? No, I'm thinking of Hazard. I don't know who Devour is.
He's a good rapper. He's pretty good. Let's show the love. Y'all hit the like buttons for both Dubs and Gun, man. We appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support, man. Start a channel in there. Let's see Mr. Badass, says Jorge.
Yeah, they like talking. They don't like putting their face on camera.
Did you see the video interview of the person claiming they were yelling at the cops that a person was climbing the roof about 5 to 7 minutes before the first shot?
I saw several people say they went up to fucking Secret Service and cops, and I'm going to talk about that in my thing.
Yeah. Kelly Bucks, it was a 20-year-old random.
Raider S says, if Trump wins the presidency, he'll be the most gangster president in history. He got shot at, almost killed by an inch, and has 34 felonies. More than that, when he goes to shake hands with world leaders and sit down and have a fucking serious conversation, they're gonna know, like, damn, this is not a regular dude.
Yeah. Hey, Trump showed yesterday when he jumped up, that spoke volumes right there. He's not an easy one to take down. He's a leader.
for saying stupid stuff about the attempt. No, he's a public figure.
Yeah,
They have
as a
to.
public
There
figure,
has to be something, and then he's a president. So yes,
ain't
I
that
say
serious.
president because he's president no matter what. You know,
They've
he's
said worse things about him, brother. Way worse things. What do you think about SPM getting out this year? Fuck SPM. I don't care if he gets out, doesn't. I just hope that people keep their kids away from him. Because them type of people don't change. Trump doesn't get emotional. He goes roast for roast. Devour, one of the only Mexican rappers to get 100 million views on the About Me song. Yeah, he did that. No, Devour's good. He's a good rapper.
Rico said Trump got in the booth after being shot and remixed Many Men by 50 Cent. He said JFK got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing.
If Trump wins the presidency as a felon, does that mean people can get a job at McDonald's as a felon? I hope so. Shit, times are rough nowadays. Motherfucker might have to get a side hustle. But what do you guys think about E40 being a Biden supporter? E40, what it hit for? Less you ends. You got all the bread, motherfucker. Put up your bands. Let's see what Biden gets them.
Yeah, let's see. If E40 got busted on some shit and was trying to ask a president for a pardon out of Biden and Trump, he's more likely to get it out of Trump. Just like what's his name? What's that dude's name that talks like
Kodak
a baby?
Black, Lil Wayne. I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, trip out on this. Where was? All right, he wants to support Biden. That's cool. But where was the support for him when he was getting kicked out of the fucking Kings arena last year? Remember when they put E40 on blast and kicked him out because he was a Lakers fan and all, or a Golden State fan and all that?
Here's the thing. Look at it. I'm not going to get into the whole. People can do their own research, right? But why is it that Biden was in support of busing? If anybody knows what busing is, it's to keep blacks out of white schools. Basically, he was for that, voted for that, and that's overlooked. He was part of he called blacks super predators. He voted for the law that locked up minorities for like minuscule amounts of cocaine, especially if it was rocks you were done. Meanwhile, his son was piling up fucking boulders of crack. Like, I don't understand this whole fucking Biden is the hero for blacks and minorities. Fuck him, man. Look at his voting record.
What did Justin or darkness? But a good morning. Has everyone had their menudo this morning? Dawood
on Dave M. That's is it?
I was reading that too. That I don't know how true that is because I haven't. But if that's true, wow.
The Secret Service guy is saying he had orders not to shoot the shooter, but he took the shot anyway. Then got arrested by the FBI and lost his job. But he says he's glad he took the shooter out. Of course, the guy was killing people in the crowd. Like when you look, if you guys have seen the video of him, so he's sitting there and he's got his gun up on a tripod or whatever the fuck you call it, and he takes the first shot, and then everybody starts screaming, and you see where he loses control of the gun, but he's still pulling the trigger, and that's when he was hitting other people. So I'm glad they took the shot, man.
What does sauce mean? It's just something that McDonald say. I used to say sauce, right? But now I say tas. That's what I do. About the local boys, I owe you one. Says Trump has actually done a lot for African Americans. People need to do their research instead of listening to other people.
Absolutely. Look at when Obama was president and Clinton was president, all these guys that they think, how come they didn't fund the historically black colleges the way Trump did? Trump made it so they don't have to worry about funding.
Yeah, the HBCUs.
Under Trump, there was more black and so-called Hispanic business owners than ever in history. People they get sound bites and they get programmed by the media. It's fucking crazy.
Shooter wasn't supposed to miss. No, he wasn't.
Exactly.
And they had to smoke him to prevent any info from the shooter. They do it to all of them. Lee Harvey Oswald. He's just the first one that comes to mind. There's several others. They usually take him out. Unless you're someone like Sirhan that was crazy anyways, and they knew he didn't pose a threat. He was just a scapegoat for him. Yo, morning, my guy's getting tacos working all weekend. Damn, 1027, you're getting tacos? That's my type of homie right there. Johnny says that shooter lost control when he yelled, "Say hello to my little friend." The propaganda has the older generation Hispanics scared of him, but he's for us. Top of the morning, Pantera. Wouldn't have expected the shooter to be close on a roof. That's the $1 million question right there.
I'm gonna make my video again, and I want to remind people, those who my age remember this and older. President Reagan had what they called the White House of the West, and that was in Santa Barbara County. So me being from Santa Barbara, I remember when Reagan was president. I was a kid, but I remember what the Secret Service does prior to the president going anywhere, and they're going to do the same thing for a presidential candidate, especially when he's a former president. So I'm going to talk about that stuff and then just what I think, my opinion, and that's going to be late after this. We're both going to go and record, and then after that, we'll do the weekly recap.
Hey, Chicano Express, I sent mine's brother. Rico Suave 13. And then, of course, Lucas Jackson says, Elon even backed Trump after a Democratic judge told him he can't have his $55 billion tax paycheck the shareholders voted to give. Trump created opportunity zones which helped minorities start businesses.
Absolutely. West was cracking. What's up,
Big
Fig?
dog. Margarita, she says, I've attended a political rallies before, and the Secret Service came 2-3 days before, and once you go onto the venue is worse. They're going into it's like going into a courtroom. No, they do. Dubs is going to do a video on that. Make sure you guys tap in.
Yes, JC, he did get shot, but the bullet grazed him.
Yeah. What's up, Sox Life? Watcha? Buenos dias.
Sox Life. I
just want Trump to win because of the gas prices. Shit.
Hey, Ray Dog.
Food and Felon says, where your hat at? I got faded last night, bro. I said, fuck that hat. I don't even know where I threw it. Ray Dog, thank you. Appreciate you, man.
I got 68 people watching. I appreciate you guys. That's the small
Chilaquiles. That sounds bomb. Chilaquiles. It's not possible to get a gun within shooting distance of a president without inside help, says Brian Oblivion.
True story.
I believe you're correct, brother. I believe you're correct, man. Why did they have a sniper on every rooftop? That's protocol, bro. They're scanning the area for any threat.
Oh, didn't he say why didn't he?
No, he said why did they?
They didn't. They didn't.
No, they just had that one, right?
No, they probably had more than one, but it's very strange how where the shooter was, there was 3 buildings side by side, and he was able to pick which one he wanted with a big ass rifle. And if you guys see the video, there's a bunch of people filming him the whole time. What the fuck is he doing? What do you say?
Dubs, what's your channel so I can hit the like button, says David.
Dubs World. DUBESS World.
Lolly said, yesterday's assassination attempt on Trump's life proves you can't trust the people around, even the ones who could protect you. The Secret Service was in on it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nathan. Wes Watson called that shot. That's why it didn't get done right. That was the best one yet. Gunnar heard Ryan's name come up a little while ago. Anyhow, what's the chances he's the victim of mind control? Not slightly unlikely, right? He's not, bro. He's a baboso. That's what he is. He just cats out, bro. And I don't know why. And I hope he gets some help. But my support for him is pooled, bro. I can't do it. They can take a picture of a license plate from a satellite and they didn't see the dude. Come on, Canales. Yeah, lo and behold, Nathan. It's
lo and behold.
What do you think about that, Dubs? He's absolutely right. I think he hit right there. They could fucking see. They monitor us on every phone conversation. You know this. They watch everything, right? That we do in life. Anytime a president's name or anything like that's mentioned, they're on, right? And I've seen it. I've seen that. I don't know if they were Secret Service or feds. I seen them come snatch some dude up in prison on the tira. I seen it for making threats against the president, right? They'll snatch you up. How was it that this guy was able to get the shots off? He should have been discovered immediately. That was crazy. That was inside.
We'll talk about it on our videos.
Yes. You can see the sharpshooter on the roof, locate the shooter, and he jerked back, tried to scoop again, then boom, first shot goes off. Wow. Graphic 1. This makes Secret Service look Ryan lost respect when mentioning little kids for fame. I agree, Sox Life. That was about the time I started to say, wow.
Hey, you're lighting me up this morning, huh?
Am I winning?
I don't think I got any.
Oh,
Today,
shit. Hey.
wrote it down.
Let me see. I'm getting dubs today, man.
Fucker.
Who's going to buy my next shot? I'll be like that one dude. Hey, who got money for my bus ticket? So I go buy me a bottle of Henny.
Monica with the conspiracy theories. I think Trump set this up himself. For
Come
what?
on, Monica.
For what? He's winning in every poll. What does he need?
Monica.
We went through this yesterday. I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, stop it, Monica. He just wants to shoot himself in the head.
Yeah.
Come on, I've been shot in the head. It hurts. You know that you don't want that. You can't get a gun even close to sports events. But Trump rallied, dude. He was even wearing a no camo situation. Gunner mentioned the shooter incident being similar to what was quoted in the Bible. It kind of is, but biblically speaking, the person has to die to be resurrected, not just grazed. Remember I was telling you about that, Dubs?
Mm-hmm.
Look, let me tell you, Tacoma, you hit. Who says he didn't? Who says he didn't? If you look, man, you know, it looked like he got, to me, people are saying he grazed his ear, but it was real dark and puddled right here. That's a wound above his head. So if he was pierced, you know, who says that Trump didn't go to the hospital yesterday and right? And then comes back resurrected 3 days later. So Tacoma, we don't know, you know, but that's me and my conspiracy theory shit. Hey, Shane, thank you so much, bro. You're on, Dubs. Look at Big Pete.
Oh, yeah, the Big Pete. I don't believe he's the Antichrist. I don't believe, I believe the bullet went straight across his ear like this.
Yeah, and that's probably the case. That's the more reasonable case.
The thing that I was tripping out on is the guy had he wasn't holding his rifle. He had it set on something. That's going to that's going to have that thing pretty much on target, man. And he pulled the trigger and fucking missed. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, the guy that they used was just a fucking nobody, Dubs. You know what I mean?
I don't know that. He's from Pennsylvania. He may have been a hunter. I want to know more.
I mean, he could have been that. But I think that, you know how they try to use fucking just regular motherfuckers to do their work, their dirt for them?
Mm-hmm.
And I think, I actually think I think Trump was shielded by God. You know? Because you even told me, Dubs, he didn't look like he moved much.
Mm-mm.
Slightly.
No,
so.
I kept watching the video and it like he just maybe like that. That's it. Like that's if you're shooting dead center at the head or face or whatever, this doesn't take you off that.
San Marcos said he didn't have a scope, thankfully.
Hot Boar said it was fake rounds. Tell that to the guy that's head got blown away.
Yeah.
Tell him it's fake. Tell his family too that he's really alive and he just didn't want to live with them anymore. Tell him that. The fuck? Yeah,
that shit's real or fake it, says David M. He was in the scapegoat. In a scapegoat? Or a scapegoat. The shooter was far, though, from where the building was to CA. The shooter was 20 years old. The inexperience is what caused him to miss. I believe so, too. Nerves and experience. But that goes to show you, look at the young age of the shooter, man. These kids are being indoctrinated and fucking mind fucked, man. You know, how much hatred can he have for Trump? What has Trump ever did to a 20-year-old besides fucking, you know, make his dad a lot of money when he was president so he can get his damn PlayStation 5?
San Marcos, they said the shooter wore hunting clothes to school all the time and was bullied all the time.
Yeah, well.
Did Trump solidify his win yesterday? No, I think it was already in the bag. Now, what this did, I think it showed other world leaders that Trump is basically who he says he is, you know?
Hot Boy says that's wrong. No death is right, but the government just don't care. Well, they've never been on our side, bro. It's all about, you know, the only thing that matters is taxes. Once you realize that, you'll understand. So it's all about getting our money and putting it in their pot. Come on, Dubs. Getting hit by a high-powered rifle would have knocked him down or caused more damage. Thus can definitely be a false flag. Doesn't mean someone didn't die like 9/11.
Except it didn't knock him off his feet. That's the only problem with your theory. That we saw the it's on tape. It's all over the internet. They're filming the dude as he's shooting. So we know he fired the weapon. We know Trump was hit, and we know he wasn't knocked off his feet.
And I'm gonna tell you who it knocked off the feet. The dude that it hit in the dome. It knocked his ass off his feet. The one that got killed.
It stuck him.
He was off his
stuck in between the bleachers. They said
it nicked Trump and hit that fucking dude and knocked him off his feet.
Yeah,
you know,
direct hit. Of course, it's gonna. We would have saw his fucking head explode probably.
And then the youngsters started to just shoot into the crowd, just boom, 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 because you already go. You might as well go hard, right? And then he got killed. That was it. Go Hard says, why do all the presidents that have been assassinated or attempted have in common? Think about it. What do they have in common? Yeah, they're for the people. Most of them. Besides JFK, who was my favorite president. They just got off on him because he didn't keep his word. What about I don't know about that big dog. I can't call it, brother. Some people wake up, you know. I heard 2 people died. It's a sick one. That's what I heard too. Well, we know the shooter and another person died. I'm not sure if someone else. Cost of living in the greatest place on earth. Junior says, I wonder what caliber of weapon the shooter was using to graze the ear. Gunners, they said all Trump heard before being shot was, hey, where you from, homie? You're fucking cold, Sammy.
I'm trying to find it, man. Where was it?
Hey, who won the UFC fights last night? Was it Rose or the other chick?
I don't know who won it.
Who won, Junior?
Let me see.
I was too busy getting a mean ass mamon to the
Damn.
government is the most vicious, says Hot Boar. Hey, look at Mr. Snowman. He said Trumpito will KO Dubs.
Right.
Shit, hey, fucking Trump. Trump's the man right now.
Yeah, he is.
Rose won? Yeah, that's why I was going for Rose.
Somebody sent me the pictures of the guy that got killed, the guy that was in the bleachers. I just can't remember where they sent it from.
They said gun, pinche pelon, hide the tías. Yeah. I just don't got the hat on, man. Daisy pellet gun first, and a 22 caliber rifle, says Johnny Mireles. Yeah, we heard everything. It was an airsoft rifle, it was a fucking BB gun. It was the Red Ryder gun from fucking The Christmas Story.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately
it killed somebody.
Ultimately, whatever it was, it killed somebody.
And two other people they said were hit. I think with life-threatening wounds. Yeah.
See, I'm a realist and I speak reality. And the reality is they tried to kill Donald Trump yesterday. That's it. Who, why? That's going to be up for interpretation. We'll probably never know. But it was attempted. And they could fucking sugarcoat it and cut it any way they want. That's the facts. Someone shot at him with the intent to kill him. Period. And he missed. Thank God he missed.
22. I mean, if it was a 22, then that explains a lot why he would miss at that range.
Well, those are some of the best guns to use when you're shooting at people because the bullets bounce around in you. You can get hit in the ear and it come out your ass.
Distance, that thing starts tumbling. You're not going to be accurate with it.
And he's young, and so he probably didn't.
It's the scariest. It's the scariest gun. If you're in the streets, the scariest gun to get shot by is a 22. Because it can hit you in the shoulder and come out your ankle and destroy everything in the way.
Did my uncle like that? Tore his whole body apart. Ripped all his guts out, and he got hit in the back of the neck. It was an AR-15, says San Marcos. An AR-15? I doubt.
They said it was an AR weapon. In the news, they said it was an AR weapon.
Oh, is that what they said?
Mm-hmm. Now, the media, who knows what the fuck that means with them, but they did say that.
Well, they always say it's an AR weapon because they've been trying to ban ARs for the longest, So they always, any type of fucking assault rifle, they always say it's an AR style weapon. They always say AR style.
Mm-hmm.
AR .223, says David Vandegraaff. Put a ricochet. Shannon Doherty died, 90210. Wow, it always comes in threes. Shannon, Trump, and Richard Simmons.
They said Trump. Yeah, I didn't see that. Dubs, did you see what CNN first reported that Trump had tripped on stage? That checks out. With them, that definitely checks out.
It's crazy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's right there with Lefty passing out on stage. That's you know what I mean.
I was gonna look something up. What the fuck was I about to look?
It was a musket, says Mr. Snowman. Yo, guys, you've been around guns before. Can you all confirm that those shots were real for the conspiracy theorists? Absolutely, 100% real.
Hey, it was a wrist rocket. Eh? Fuck it.
It was a slingshot.
Old school fucking wrist rockets.
Guns, do you know Willie from Turlock, OG Vato? I got you guys on. He was like,
Dr. Ruth was still. I didn't even know she was still alive. I thought she passed a long time ago. They said she passed away yesterday too.
is that right? Willie from Turlock? He knows me, Lali? If he knows me, then I probably know him. I just don't remember, bro. But tell him I said, what's up? What's up, Willie? Shout out to Tur Locals. Let me see. Gunner, how many sessions you have on your dome? This one's done. So I got one, the back of my head, I got my neighborhood like that big, but it's all fucked up. Because we went around scar tissue and all that. And then I have writing on this side of the head, you know. It says what the business is, 114% buster. And then that's it. Richard Simmons was sweating to the oldies. Hey, Gunner, what kind of truck you got? An F-150. Do you know Chili Willie? The female Secret Services, thumbs down. I don't think, you could go over them drills a million times, and I don't think you can fully prepare for the real thing. You know what I'm saying, Dubs?
Mm-hmm.
That's like doing a pegada on the yarda. In your mind, the day before you're going to do a pegada, I'm not saying we've ever done them, but I'm just saying, in your mind, you're thinking of different scenarios. Like, fuck, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do it like that. It never turns out the way you thought.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just how it is. Brother Gun and Brother Dubs, how are you guys? Trump lived. Allahu Akbar. What are the DG? Dubs, where do we go from here as a country?
I don't know. When we talked about it last night, when you have people who are upset that he didn't die in this country is going to shit. There's a lot of things that are very, very fucked up. I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble, but I was talking to Gunner this morning, and I told him, 10 years ago, if a kid said they wanted to be Batman, when they're kids, and you're like, that's cute, man. Cool. You could be Batman. Now, if a 10-year-old kid says, a 10-year-old boy says they want to be a girl, there's parents that'll be like, okay, well, let's chop his shit off. Let's get him the surgery. 10 fucking years old. He probably wants to be Batman and a girl. And you're okay. Like this fucking country, there's kids that identify as cats and they put kitty litter boxes in bathrooms now.
True story.
Where in the fuck? Why isn't mental illness still a mental illness? Like, why do I do, like, I don't know. It's crazy, man.
This world, yeah, they're slowly but surely they're changing everything.
Society, man. And if we want to go back to biblical stuff, what they were saying, it's in the Bible. It says every kingdom of man will fall before the second coming, right?
Yes.
The kingdom is a government. And so when we look at every form of government which has been created by man, they've all fallen except for democracy / capitalism. That's next. The United States is the epitome of that, and we're watching it collapse. So that's why a lot of people say they feel like we're in the end times now. What's up, Trev?
Big Trev, what's up, brother? I see you, man. 100. Asada or pastor? Today, I'd go with asada. We are the same age, Dubs. We come from different times as California. Have you guys seen Matt Walsh? What is a woman documentary? I highly recommend it. I seen Adam tweet how Trump was shot, but media not covering the hundreds of trans women that were also shot. I don't get it, brother. What does Trump have to do with that? Gun, I need to get Weller to Weller. See. So hey, I need to get Weller too, but I don't got no feria. I'm broke. After last night, I'm broke. I spent all $50.
Adam 16 said that?
Did he?
Oh, he says Adam.
Yeah, he said Adam. I think he's talking about Adam 16. I guess freedom of speech is out the window. No disrespect or anything, just a different view on politics, and both your moderators block us, LOL. Ain't this America, or is it bias? You guys block. I don't understand what you're talking about, brother. You're right here. I see you.
Yeah,
speak on what you got to speak on, brother.
No, but let's make something clear right now. If we have a difference in opinion as far as the topic, you're not going to get blocked. It's when you disrespect either of the hosts or people in the chat. That's when you get blocked.
Yeah. It's when you can't take the heat. So, you automatically start reverting to the streets and talking shit. Speak your mind, bro. You're more than welcome to. This is America, homie. Something is fishy about it. Like multiple people told law enforcement that person was climbing roofs with rifles, yet they didn't stop him. That's why weren't the rooftops secured? And SS waited to return fire. Yeah, there's Dubs is going to be doing a good video later on, man. Make sure you guys tap in. I'm also going to be doing a video on my theory, which is something totally different. So you might want to watch both of them. I implore you to watch both of them because they're going to have two good different takes on the same thing. Are y'all Trump supporters? Just asking. I support America, homie. 209. I support the country I spilled blood for and the Yarda, Merced, the town in the United States of America. That's what I support. I support right. Make Gorditas great again.
Nando says the shooter wasn't a Democrat, wasn't an illegal immigrant, wasn't an LGBTQ, wasn't a black person. It was a registered Republican. Yeah, a lot of Republicans hate Donald Trump's guts. He's not part of the system. And this kid, it's funny. So Nando, no disrespect, but so the shooter, the thing you mentioned all the things that he was, right?
Or wasn't
that he wasn't. And then one thing that he was, he's also mentally fucked up. There's something wrong with that kid's head. I just saw when I was glancing through that he was bullied every day. Look at how many people, look at the Columbine shooting. Them kids that get bullied, they do shit for shock value and retaliation. Something was obviously wrong with this kid's fucking head, and he did what he did. But it doesn't take away from the fact that there's no way he could have got up there without somebody noticing. And a lot of people in the crowds did notice, and they did let the cops know, they did let the Secret Service know, and the kid was still able to take 8 shots or 9 shots.
Do you think someone would try to go after Biden and then try to blame the Trump supporters being angry about? No, this ain't a Tupac Biggie situation, right? This is a situation where now, they're watching everything. They're watching everything that these guys do.
So Don Shop says he registered Republican to vote against Trump in the primary. That's why he's listed like that. So there's another theory. That's a good one.
Yeah. Trump is a MAGA Republican. He's his own party. And it's not he was independent. It wasn't even a party that he labeled. They just labeled him that. And so he ran with it.
SFC. If he was mentally fucked up, how did he obtain that rifle? How does everybody, do you know how many people have rifles that are fucked up in the head? Are we seriously asking that question?
Yeah. There's, I could tell you guys, trip out on this. So when I first got my rims on my car, and my tires, low pros, I was staying with my sister at the time, man. And the apartments we were living in, there was no parking. There was never no parking. You had to be there early. So along the street where she lived, there was this crazy guy. We used to go by every day to be sitting on his porch yelling at people. So I told my sister, hey, she wanted to use my whip. I barely got my rims and tires that day. I don't know if you guys remember when all 4 of my tires got popped. This was a few years back. But she uses the car for whatever, and she parks it in front of this fucking dude's pad. Like I told her not to, right? He popped all 4 of my tires, right? So of course, I go back and I'm not going to say what happened from there, but let's just say it wasn't cool for him, right? A couple days later, or not even a couple days, about a month later, this motherfucker gets into a shootout with the cops right on his porch, and fucking they kill him, right? I knew he was crazy, but that type of dude had firearms. Everyone has them.
Well, look at Don Shop says that it was his father's rifle. His father bought the rifle. That's how they identified the shooter. So there's your answer. But I always trip on when people say, well, how could this person get a gun? Do you know how many criminals who cannot even buy bullets have major artillery in their home? Like, are we really in America asking how people can purchase a gun? Ezekiel says, Dubs, usually the Democrat convention happens first, but this year the Republican convention is first. I wonder why. Why? Juan, MAGA, Made American Gangster Association. Wow, Jefe Trump.
Good morning, fellas. Gunner got the button up, open like Scarface. All that's missing is the chest hair. Sasuke, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, orale, the world is yours. Not mine because I'm broke, but you know, Gunners, Donald Trump has one pit bull ear now. Sasuke, he's winning. Hey, that's Holyfield when he had 2 ears. Remember? The 3D printers ruined everything, to be honest. The sci facts, no background checks required. Hey, Kawaida, how you doing, sir? Great comment earlier about having different opinions about subjects because educated minds can ponder an opinion without accepting it. Everyone be safe out there. And if people try talking politics, just walk away. Let me see. No, you're not, Cameron. Cameron says, I'm happy gun situation with that guy didn't escalate. Something tells me, bro, you wanted me to get domed or something. True lies. There you go. You see this about Lefty. Some trans leaked the DMs of I don't. Baldacci commented, called me old fashioned, but I like my women with the line down the middle. Says True Lies. Serio?
The line down the middle. I don't know. I haven't seen it. And look at Holmes. I'm gonna be honest with you. We are getting to a point now. DMs, paperwork, and even phone calls can be AI generated now. So,
all right,
and that's across the board, not just because it's Lefty. People think I don't. Hey, Holmes, it is what it is, but this just the AI shit is crazy now. We've been getting taxed too much. Trump has mentioned and floated the idea of abolishing tax and just selling government bonds to fund the government. I'm down. Get it done.
Gun control makes no sense. Criminals don't care about gun control. That only limits law-abiding citizens from carrying weapons to protect themselves. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they don't
find citizens into criminals.
Yes.
Sam Sosa says, Dubs, did the Democrats show that they're willing to go to war if they don't want to put how? When? They don't even like weapons. How are they going to want to go to war?
David says, I hope Lefty's DMs are all AI. Weddle says, since we're talking about politics, what do you think about Mexico's next president?
I don't know.
A chick? I haven't done my research on her. I'm just
know,
worried about this president.
I just know that they killed a whole lot of people to make sure that she won.
I need like Corona with the lemon and hot sauce.
Running got killed, so I don't know. Lucia, I haven't seen that name in a long time. Is that the one that used to always be in here?
I think so. What's up, Lucia?
Yeah. Cut all the bullshit. Who's going to give us more stimulus? No, we do not want stimulus checks. Please, no stimulus. Don't ask for them. We don't want those, man. Eduardo, thank you.
Hey, what's up, Patty? How you doing, girl? Eduardo. There you go. Look at Dubs is making a comeback on me. Gente, where am I at? Everyone who supports me, fuck bullshit.
What's up, my carnales? Have a blessed day, G's. Where I live at in Colorado is open carry policy. Anybody can get a gun over here, and anybody can get a gun over here. Yeah. Them open carry places are different.
Oh, I know that. I was just bullshitting. I know the politics of every different country does ultimately affect America because we're always sticking our nose in their bullshit, you know. I do keep up with politics in Mexico, but right now they're pretty quiet, bro. They say gun looks like a paisa. Puro Jalisco way.
When I go to Donald Trump rally in California, no, I don't go to rallies. I go to rally burgers though.
Exactly. Look at DVD patch hit it. The stimulus is like getting a cash advance on your paycheck every week. That's what it is.
That was
they
so
keep you in pocket.
It was so fucked up for our economy, man.
Biden wants to get all that money back too. He's going after everyone. The IRS trying to get all that money back. People are saying now that Trump got shot to be aware that the white supremacists are about to go hard. Why? What does that have to do with them? It was an Antifa dude that shot him. They ain't tripping off that.
Look at NCSB. Why does Dubs pretend to know it all? Poor Vato. You're in your feelings right now, watching our show, and you're in your feelings, and you say poor Vato to me. Thank you, True Lies. That is a trip. Hey, that Vato's fucking all hurt.
Good thing Biden's immigration laws are so lax. If not, Trump would have never pointed to the immigration chart and Trump would be dead. Thank Biden. Yeah, it was all, how he moved, man. He made the right move at the right time. Mr. Southside was handing with it. He said, Dubs, break out your fucking MAGA hat. I had one. I gave it away. This incident going to bring more things to cover again in politics, gun control, rights to conceal and carry. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to focus. The liberals are going to focus this on their agenda. They're going to turn it in their favor.
Unknown says Dubs does know it all. No, I don't. I'm very knowledgeable. I've done a lot of studying. I'm not a dummy. I always trip out when people get intimidated by your intellect. They just want you to be dumber than them, is what it is. They're that shit's funny.
Hey man, chingada. Thank you, man.
Sharp.
He knows a little bit of everything, but master of none, says Jorge. You know, it's good to stay tapped in and educate yourself in a little bit of everything.
Thank you, Graphic One. I appreciate that.
Dubs got a good insight. I don't always agree, but you make sense at the end. It's over. Trump is president now. He put in work. Oh, I think that's locked in now. I don't see no way he can be beat. He has now become a champion of the people after getting shot in the head or in the ear, whatever you want to say. To me, it was the head, right?
Lex says educated Mexican Americans who are willing to work for their own vote Trump. We don't want free things, just the ability to get them on their. That's a fact. And then Jesus, where you clicked on
I
Jesus?
like that one. Read that one.
When a white person kills, they immediately go into saying mental illness. But when a black or brown person does something, they don't. And we grow up around a lot of traumatic situations. That's true.
Yeah.
Kev. Exactly. That's what we're going to talk about in our videos. I mean, I know I am.
Let me see. You fools look like Mr. Clean Paisa version. Vivo de tres animales. Miguel, what's happening with it? That's right. Shout out Chubsy, Smash Burger, San Bernardino. Tacoma says, my hat's off to both of you fellas. You guys are very politically inclined and completely understand the system. Salute. Thank you, Tacoma. We appreciate that. Grande from the IE says, it's a trip. People saying it was a setup. For sure, people saying that shit. It's always a setup. It's always a setup, bro. That youngster set some shit up. They do not want Trump to be our president. Okay, they hate that man so much. And I look at it from every angle. Why? Why do they hate him so much? It's because he keeps it real. It's because he's not a fucking politician. He don't bite into their bullshit. That's why they hate him. He's not done anything to anyone. They just don't want their shit exposed.
Okay, let me see. Sammy Sosa says, Dubs, I'm a centrist, but I want to know, what do you see in Trump that he will change the country? I'm curious. You know he was president for 4 years, right? He did great. So I don't know. I don't understand why you would ask the question unless it's just to like, I don't know. But so let's go back to, there was an interview that he did on Oprah Winfrey in the 80s. Right? In the 80s. And he was asked, would he ever run for president? He said, if I felt the country was getting, basically, paraphrasing, he basically said, if I felt the country was headed down the wrong way and getting fucked over so bad by these other countries, I would run. That's what he did. As a businessman, knowing business, he saw the United States just giving. Everybody taking from us, our so-called allies as well as our rivals, right? And he got sick of it. So he stepped in, gave up all the wealth that he was generating, and took $1, a paycheck for $1 to get us back on track. He went to that fucking meeting with NATO and he said, you guys owe more money. It's over with. All this stuff you've been doing in the United States all these decades is over. You're going to pay your fair share. That's what I like. I like somebody who does say America's fucking first. You're not going to be getting over on us. Let's get our money and let's help our citizenry in the United States. That's what I like, Sammy. So hopefully that answered that for you.
He spit that. That's for real. That's real life right there. What's up? I shoot guns frequently. And when I heard the gunshots right away, I knew it was a 5.56 223. One commenter comment that it was a scoped deer rifle. LOL. If it was a 308 or a 300 mag equals no ear. It's a great look at a man that did 24 years plus.
I like that. Go ahead and click on that.
Yeah. It's a great look that a man that did 24 years plus comes out educated and educates others, while people that have been on the streets all their fucking lives have none to little education. Give us the facts, Dubs. Straight up.
I appreciate that.
What's up, Trev? Mikey said, yeah, I seen that. He felt like it was only who stopped having. Okay, condolences to those who were hurt in the incident and lost life.
Can we click on Alex B when you get a chance? Okay, Alex B. Listen, a lot of raza bring that statement.
We'll be right back, Dubs.
Go ahead. A lot of raza bring that comment, that statement up, right? When Trump was talking, and what the hell did he backed out? And I want to say this. He was talking about specific people. He wasn't talking about all American people. I mean, excuse me, all Mexican people. In that line of questioning, he was talking about MS. He was talking about criminals and gang members that are flooding the United States. Not every immigrant. But see, the thing is, the best thing the media does is they chop up what people say in order to create a soundbite, and that becomes the whole speech. He could have spoke for 15 minutes, but the 30 seconds or 60 seconds is what people have been talking about for years. He's not a polished politician. He doesn't have a 23-year-old or a 26-year-old college graduate writing his speeches that have nothing to do with what's in his heart or in his mind. You know what I'm saying? Just reading a teleprompter. He says what he feels, and he has no filter. And it hurts a lot of people. And I respect that. I don't want nobody bullshitting me when I'm talking to him. You got to see the entire video, not the clip. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what they do a lot of times with Trump. Like when do you guys remember when Trump was making fun of Joe Biden and he said, man, Joe Biden can't even figure out how to get off the stage. And he turned around and he put his hands up and was like, walked into the wall. And there were so-called mainstream big news networks that said Trump has dementia and his mental facilities are diminished. But when you watch the whole thing, he was making fun of Joe Biden. But they really put it on there because they know there are millions of people that watch their news and won't go and investigate. They'll just be like, oh, my God, he walked into a wall. But they watch Joe Biden do it like purposely.
Abolish all three-letter agencies, says P. Fudge. I don't know about that, man. I think we need...
it needs to be... people need to be investigated. But we can't abolish that. There's no way.
Yeah, no. I had to take a piss, Gunner. You know what I mean? That the morning piss. I tell you, I'm still on last night mode. I'm still on last night mode. What was the time he was making fun of special needs people? Dubs, how do you feel about the Electoral College having more say-so than the actual voters?
I don't know about that. I'm not knowledgeable enough to speak on that.
Politics have always been dirty. Now they're getting super sketchy and dirty. Yeah, I agree, Trev.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, man. JK says Biden has Parkinson's guaranteed. My Theo has Parkinson's. And I could tell you the facts on that are that, to me, he doesn't display the characteristics of someone with Parkinson's. My Theo has it. He shakes.
Alzheimer's?
He can't stop moving.
Dementia? Yeah.
Not Parkinson's.
Something like that, but Parkinson's, no.
And this is what people don't know about Parkinson's. What happens with people with Parkinson's and why they pass from it is it eventually affects their breathing. They can't control their breathing anymore, and they suffocate. My Theo has it straight up. The Marty McFly, we call him. He has it, you know.
Puro party, I see you. A lot of people really get like that.
DVD. Vatos don't read messages. I'm going to hate. That's right, puro party. The economy crash is coming next. We're in the midst of it, bro. It's been crashing slowly but surely. Ever since Biden was voted in as the president or stole the presidency or whatever people want to think. Dubs, you know the Electoral College can make sure Biden somehow wins, right?
No, that's not true.
The Art of War, what's up?
No, they can't, man.
Yeah.
They can... You can't. So he's not going to win California. We know that. I wish he would, right? But each state has a designated number, right? And he by the states he wins is how it goes, man.
Yeah, Tao, it is a brutal disease, man. You know, my uncle's been dealing with it for not like 10, 15 years now. So I read up on that. I educated myself on that because when I first got out of prison, none of my Theo's kids wanted to take care of them. They didn't want to help them. The father that paved the way for them their whole life. It's my mother's brother. So I stepped in. I said, I got you, Theo. And I stood with them for a couple months, taking care of them. So I had to make sure I was educated on what I was dealing with,
Let's see. Mr. Southside. Mr. Southside says, I like Trump, but do you think sometimes the same way Trump tries to act too much with allies that he might get us into a wreck, the same way shot callers in the yard end up getting ahead of themselves? No. Because our allies need a check. When he checks them, it's because they need it. He only does it to the ones that are fucking us over. You got to remember, our allies, in order for them to want to cut ties with our country, it would take years. They rely on us for their military stuff. They rely on us for their economy. They rely on us for food stuffs. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, they can't just be like, okay, fuck you guys. And they need our country to allow their goods in. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. So, when you have the leverage, you use it. And that's what he does.
Two people watch a fatal car accident, and I guarantee they will have two different stories of the same crash. That's just like if me and Dubs are on a yard together. Say we're on a yard, my interpretation of that yard is going to be different from his. We're going to have two different, because we're going to go by how that yard was to us. We're never going to be like, oh, bro, you know what I mean? It's going to be, and so that's absolutely right. No two people see everything the same.
And they did that on ABC, that the Mexicano that does that one thing. I can't remember, or it's 2020 or some shit like that. And they've actually done that where they set up like a fake mugging, and they set up hidden cameras, and they interviewed like 10 different people that were there and watched the thing. And they will sometimes describe the clothing, different colors. Like, it's a trip. And it's also, what are you looking at? It's your trauma response. Like, there's a lot of shit that goes into stuff, man.
Here's my favorite question of the day. Why so many ads?
I don't know, homie. Blame YouTube.
Hey. We appreciate it, YouTube, because they're
look, man, I'm not going to lie to you guys.
Hold on. They're probably going to demonetize this live, so we appreciate long as
so these lives, the majority of the lives, especially for smaller channels like ours, have been getting demonetized because of the content, the content subject. So any donation we get, that's all we get, man, for this. So we appreciate that.
So you guys, those of you that are content creators already know. Those of you that aren't, there's a checklist when we go to post a video, and we have to say, yeah, we're not out of line with any of them. And one of them is current events. They don't like videos that deal with current events. When you see the media on YouTube doing it, or you see like these big channels doing it, they're sponsored, so it doesn't matter. You guys are our sponsors. I want to read Unknown real quick. He says, let's go Dubs and Gun. Ever since I subscribed to you guys honestly made me change my life for the better. I appreciate you guys. You guys went from prison to amazing influencers. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Appreciate that, man. Sad that people who are supposedly all about inclusivity, will defend Biden. Historically, he has been the most racist politician and has backed all legislation that keeps down all the black and brown people. Daniel Davis.
Fact. And he called one of his mentors, Robert Byrd, who was KKK, called him a great American. But they want to talk about Trump being a racist, and yet you have a guy that was in politics for over 50 years, and every chance he got, he voted to fuck over minorities. They're
just mad because Trump said, I ain't playing your bullshit. Gunners, I'm disgusted that a lot of Americans were celebrating what happened to Trump yesterday. Yeah, it was fucking embarrassing. It was embarrassing, the people that did that. Oh, they missed. Damn, I wish they wouldn't have missed. Okay, you ain't going to say that if it's your jefita. You know what I mean? Come on now.
Jesus, calling, I don't want to say the name of it, that the China virus caused a lot of attacks to happen on Chinese folks. Unfortunately, that did go on, and it still goes on, and that virus isn't around. So what's the excuse now? But where did it come from? It came from where he said, and the United States was part of creating it. Who's that fly ass vato co-hosting with you? That's the gun.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, ask the ladies know, man. When I whip it up, I tip it up. You know, I'm just for real. Hey, my wife is illegal. I have been trying to get her straightened out, and even though I'm a U.S. citizen, I can't. She violated an immigration law over 20 years ago. She claims to be a U.S. citizen when she wasn't. Yeah, and that's unfortunate, man. And that's why we need to get that all straightened out. You know, for the people that do deserve the papers. But the fact of the matter is, when you come into a country undocumented, man, the unfortunate part, bro, is they're going to hold it against you. You know.
Destiny, do you think they're going to let immigrants vote? That was the plan, Destiny. This is how dirty they play. And this is why I wish like more people would just pay attention. They left the border open for people to just, I don't know how many millions. I think maybe they said by now it's been like 3 million. I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm just throwing a number out there. But it was over 1 million people came across the border. And the Democrats have been saying that they don't want people, voter IDs, that you should be able to vote. You should be, because they said it's racist to check to make sure that they're a citizen. It's not fucking racist. You could have a foreign country send fucking so many of their people and all vote the way they want them to vote. So it's important. But anyways, they want to take away voter ID. And so they're allowing all these people over. And then they're telling them like it's because of the Democrats that you were able to come over here. Who do you think they're going to vote for? That's how dirty they are.
You know, when you're asking someone for their paperwork, or you're asking someone, you know, why they're in the country, it's not racist. It's you know, basically it's vetting. You got to vet, man, because then shit like this happens. Cold part is it wasn't no illegal immigrant. It wasn't no person from Mexico. It was an American who did this, man.
Wow. Let me read Lucas Jackson before I get into Dr. G checking us. Lucas says will be fine if you diversify, have legacy stocks like KO, physical, silver, not paper, certain cryptos, tech like Tesla. You all earn the money, learn how it works. Exactly, man. Lucas is always helping me out. Mr.
Are
G,
you guys ready for Dr. G? Here we go, brother.
Y'all hypocrites.
Y'all hypocrites.
I'm even screaming it. To say this,
y'all hypocrites.
Land, stolen land and all that mess. So do you. Come on now.
Come on now, brother.
You can't have an argument one way one day and then the other way. This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
This land was Mexico. It was. But you hear us talking as Americans all the time on our channel. So I don't get it. Why
the government taking care of illegal immigrants and not taking care of vets and homeless people? You know, under this presidency, man, the vets got fucked, man. You know, a lot of the veterans, they got a lot of their programs cut. I have a baby mama that's a vet, and you know, her check went down tremendously. So
he says Dubs is cheerleading for Trump like he does for Lefty. Keep watching us though.
Man, wish death upon me. Damn, I got hit with an ass.
What? Dr. G missed it. Oh, I got it. He said he got hit with that. Well, come on back. We're still here.
Missed it. Dr. G said he missed it.
You ain't missing nothing, Dr. G.
You're always on the lives, Dr. G. We fuck with you though. I fuck with Dr. G. I like it. He tells it the way it is, like Trump. He's more like Trump than he knows. You know, he's more like Trump than he knows. Dubs, he don't get it. Trump said, "I am him," and the bullet just bounced off his ear.
Oh,
you know what? To me, I'm a very spiritual person, and I believe there was some divine intervention right there. That's all it could be, to me. You know, I believe in angels and shit like that. They said Gunner is freezing. Am I freezing?
Maybe for them. So far, you've been clear. I've seen it once.
Órale, pinche Riverside La Sierra. It's been a minute, Holmes. Dr. G. They said, vete a la verga. Hey, Dubs, when Trump says make America great again, what does that mean?
I was ignoring that because I feel like if I answer that question, cancel culture will come.
Yeah.
If you can see what's going wrong with this country, especially since Biden got in, let's just talk about that. Let's go back. The part that was great was when Trump was in and Biden wasn't. Let's just keep it like recent, man.
Hey, good morning, Miss Sucker Free. What's up, beautiful?
Let's go back when a man was a man and a woman was a woman. Can we go back to that? When our money meant something. when the world didn't hate us. Like those are just a few things that I think were great about America.
Hey, look at Smoke Dog. He said, "Fuck all that. Huh? Make Scante potent again." Hey, Trump better come out to some Tupac. He better come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All eyes on me. Huh? Arsenal, what's up though, homie? Kawaii, that's right. Don't forget to hit that like. And remember again, man, they've been and I implore you, they've been demonetizing a lot of these forums, not just our channels, but a lot of other channels, because of the topic, the current news event, what we're speaking on. So for those of you that are getting ads, man, we appreciate the support to watch the ad. If not,
you know what, Dr. G, I do get passionate. I do get very passionate about this, man. And I get passionate about it because I have a kid. My daughter's going to be 31 soon, you know, and she, look at, my daughter doesn't want to have kids. And I asked her, how come you don't want to have kids? She said, this fucking world is so fucked up. She's that smart, at least, where she's like, who in the fuck wants to raise their kids in these times? That's fucked up, man. You know, so I am very passionate. I was given a second chance. I was a crook. I was a criminal. I was a killer, right? And I went to prison, and I had to do some real deep soul searching, some introspection, and I had to figure out that I was a problem. And then I look around and I see a lot of these other problems, and I trip out on how people who were never taken from society or gave up, I don't want to say taken, who never gave up their freedom. I don't understand how they overlook so much shit out here, man. How they're okay with watching everything fucking fall apart. To me, I do get very passionate about it.
Dr. G says, I like to separate my emotions when talking about politics that deal with the whole country. It's understandable.
So,
but sometimes, you know, we're talking about life here.
Well, I talk facts when I talk about politics. Democrats don't. It's everything is a race issue or it's LGBTQ. It's those two things. Every topic. That's not what the fuck it is.
Pantera. He says, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I believe he'll do much better if he has a second term and actually handles business but keeps his mouth shut. And I think with that, my only holdup with the Trump has always been, you know, sometimes he speaks his mind a little too much and people get it. They twist his words, you know, or it comes out. He's not a politician, remember? So he comes off just like he's having a conversation with people.
That's what I was going to say, because Dr. G said government always has a motive and multiple plans. I've said, and I'm going to repeat myself here again, they have to have term limits, man. We have people like Joe Biden was in politics for over 50 years. You know how many favors he owes? They're shaking people's hands. Hey, man, I'm going to need your support, man. I got you, Joe. But you know what? Hey, my company's having some problems over here. Don't trip. I'll take care of it. That's crooked. And these career politicians make promises, cut deals. You know, they have these lobbyists. What do you think lobbyists are doing? They're cutting deals. They have to have term limits, man. We have to have people in politics because they love this country, not because, look, when you have politicians that get in and their salary is like $200,000 a year, and after 10 years, they have fucking $100 million in the bank. That's a problem.
In other news, Boosie beat his Fed case. Hey, man.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, we could talk politics all day and the back and forth and the this and that. To each their own, man. You know, we just hope the country provides a safe environment for our children in the future, man. But to be totally honest with you, I don't think there is going to be a future. I think we're at the end times now. That's a whole different type of subject. That's what I'm on right now. That's what I'm focused on, preparing for the inevitable, which is the end, you know? And I think we're tearing our own world up, not just the country, you know. Alex says, has anybody seen the picture of Joe Biden when he was young wearing the hat that says corrupt on it? He liked the dog pound.
Look. Dog pound. Hey, can I ask you guys a question talking about Biden pictures? Is that the same Biden?
I don't think so. I think it's a different person.
Look at Gunner and I have the same type of earlobes. Let me see. Yeah. So look at my earlobe.
Mine are big as fuck.
Look, no. To see this right here, where you can go like this.
Yeah, the cartilage one. We got
Okay.
that.
No, look at so look. So on this ear, Biden had for the longest time earlobes.
Hey,
And
Doc.
he has the ones that are stuck to the side of your head. They're not. They don't. You can't do this. It's stuck to his head. How does that happen?
Mm-hmm.
You cannot have. You can't. That doesn't just happen.
Yeah, he. Something's different. Something's odd. Plastic surgery, says Sam Boss. It could be plastic surgery. It could be. Doc Case is detached. What's up, Doc K? How you doing? Good morning.
Exactly.
This is a real fool conspiracy. Why is it got to be fool though? Are you being racist?
Real.
Facelift.
How do they attach his earlobes? His nose and his ears are different.
There's a few different things. Yeah, Marvelous Danny should tap him. 3-hour conversation, nice haircut, Gunner, and your shirt is on. Gracias. Thank you. I appreciate you guys, man. Hey, where we at? Corrupt with a C, not with a K. Oh, I know that. I was just throwing some cold wordplay out there, Alex.
Okay, Nightmare says, my brother says the same thing. He says that ain't Joe Biden. I told him, why would they make a fake Joe Biden? What's the point? Maybe it's just the 50 years in politics. I don't know. He's never been a good politician. He never got anything positive done for 50 years. But for some reason, the nose is not the same.
Maybe he passed away and they just need his name, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not necessarily the man, but the name. Trev says, Doc, hey, what's up with you? Dubs, can we be honest and act like both candidates aren't bigots? They both come from colonizer blood, says Sammy.
So then let's not have a president. Fuck it. That's it, guys. No president.
I'll be the president. I'll be the president, but it's Dr. G ain't gonna be happy.
So whenever we vote for a politician, whenever somebody's running for a political office, right? Don't we as a society, shouldn't we take like the emotions out and everything out and just common sense? Who is the lesser evil? That's what we're doing, right? Who is the lesser evil?
Hey, what's up, Savage Guns? It's been a minute, bro.
Pisto, I don't have any.
It's been a minute, Savage Guns. Hey, Savage Guns, don't you still owe me money or what?
Unknown says if Donald Trump was still president, Danny Trejo wouldn't have got beat up.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Danny Trejo, he needs to post up with Trump because Trump fucking got up, was like, "Oh my," right? Danny got up and was like, "What the fuck's going on here?" Dubs, what do you drink, bro? Says Mr. Southside.
I've been drinking over a month. But the beer I like is Corona Premiers.
I got fucked up last night, ladies and gentlemen. I shouldn't have did that, right? But I was fucked up, man. He says you owe Mikey Ferria diabetes. You believe that? You believe that bullshit?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on the fucking the court papers, right? I'm still waiting. It's been years.
Believe this: if that was true, it would have been filed already.
Yes, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Because I'll just easily go with my lawyer and say on that exact date that we were supposed to be in Vegas, I was the only one there. I got pictures. So I'm trying to get my diabola. Can I get my diabola? It's all good, Gun. That's right, Doc K. Funny how when they checked every member in government's family history, Trump's family was no record of ever owning slaves. So not sure Trump is a racist. I don't think he's ever been a racist.
O'Shaughnessy. Click O'Shaughnessy as well.
Hey, what's up, O'Shaughnessy?
If Trump is racist, why did he pardon Kodak? He's picked up the black community this election.
Mm-hmm. He's been. Do you understand that the brother's been fucking with Trump? Trump's in over 500 rap songs. He's been with Jesse Jackson, with everybody. You know, he's not racist, man. People just that are racist groups made him their champion because of the fucking narrative that was pushed on him. See, the big time media was pushing that narrative that, oh, there's racial shit. He's racial. And so they grasped that and ran with it.
Oh, what's up?
Hey, Big Joe in the motherfucking pad. What's up, my brother? Big Joe is in the house, man. You owe me money first. I heard it, but I will take it. It says Mikey. Gun, you can't be president. You are biased. I know it's fucked up, huh?
The Bias Podcast.
And we don't even deny it.
What is it? The Bias Show. What is it?
No, the Bias Podcast.
I thought you said we don't use podcasts anymore because of Baldacci.
No, we don't use broadcast. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Remember? Yeah, because when Baldacci said that in that song, he was like, "Man, you guys ain't podcasters. You guys are broadcasters." He wasn't talking about us, but I was like, I called Dubs immediately. He was like, "We got to change our name." That's right, man. The official Big Joe show, man. Make sure you guys go tap in, man. It's about to get you cracking over there, man, with Big Joe.
They said the bias fools. Nah, there's too many of the fools community, Florida fools, and
I don't like that fools. That to me, that sounds. Look, nothing against those other channels. I respect them. I respect the work they put in. They're brown, and I respect it. But that fools to me is like I don't know. I just never liked that word. You know, that's like if you had to Sally Dubs and he was like, "Hey, fool." After a while, it becomes like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck's wrong with you?"
Hey, click on Alex W. Because I've told that story before. If Trump is racist, why did he let that homeless black lady live in his hotel for free? Check that history out of the Trump hotel, living there for free, flowers. Yeah, that's, and that was before he ran for office and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, the big meat, no sleep says Donald Trump is more gangster than the dudes at Adam 16 interviews. Facts.
What happened to the eating content with that one fool? Oh, he's talking about Royce.
Oh, I mean, we could do one today. If you guys want us to, I could drag fucking Gunner along and we do one.
What's up, Swap? He said, everyone that helps you isn't your friend, and everyone you fight isn't your enemy. Trump's father was a powerful Klansman. Keep it truthful. I don't know what he is.
Anything about that? What's
I've never read that, my brother.
Trump being that.
Yeah. You know, shit, my primo was a Southsider. I was a Northerner. You know what I mean? You choose your own path in life.
Didn't Biden used to run with white supremacists? Who? Joe Biden did. We talked about earlier, Robert Byrd. He called Robert Byrd a great American. Robert Byrd was a KKK.
Sammy Sosa said, Gunners, the politics are dividing this whole chat. But as Americans, brother, Sammy, we could have these types of conversations, man, and know that when we walk away from this, we still support each other, regardless of
tell people to stop shooting at Donald Trump and killing people on the audience, and then we won't talk about this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, the fact of the matter is they didn't shoot at Biden, they shot at Trump. So, you know, Tulsi Gabbard would be a good VP. I like Tulsi Gabbard. I like her, and I like Candace Owens. That's just me, personal. I was gonna ask about how you use the fool in USA. Here in the UK would be like calling someone a fool, but it seems in America it's like saying buddy or mate. Can you explain? Yeah, you're dead on, man. You got it right there. That's pretty much what it is.
It is, but it's a lot of times it's used in prison. Hey, fool. But when you're talking to certain people in prison, you never use that term.
Yeah. You know, and it's all about the way you say things, the way you say it. You know, if you're like, hey, fool, trip out, bro, I was over there, and you know what I mean, then you understand. But if it's someone like, hey, fool, then you're like, hey, well, hold up, motherfucker, I ain't your fool. You got me fucked up. But I've never been just like Sam Bostic, I've never been a big fan of it.
You know, hold on. Where's this guy at?
To me, the fool word is equivalent to the N word.
So Campo Res Native says, you know, most of those Klans leaders had black wives. I'll say this, and I don't want to get fucking caught up in the whole. It is fool and not fool.
Yeah.
We'll say this. So the slurs that are used against whites, I don't want to say it, right? Either one, the two main ones, right? If people knew, especially blacks, if they knew the history of those words, they would never call whites that. And so I'll give an example, and you'll know which words I'm talking about. So the slave masters would come and they would honk their horn, and that meant for the blacks to send their women outside for the slave owner to do whatever he wanted to them. So that word that uses that has to do with somebody honking their horn, they should never use that word. The other one was the dude that used to crack the whip and beat the slaves. So why do they use those words? Like it trips me out that they use those words and they're supposed to be derogatory. But if you know the history of it, you would never want to use those words.
Alex B, I'm what you would call an independent, bro. You know what I mean? I listen to both sides of the coin and give everyone their due process. But at the end of the day, I'm more conservative than anything. You know, I just believe in I hate lazy people. That's it. That's my whole get down. Work for what you got. Period. Don't say the real word, Dubs. Oh, interesting, says Doc K. There's a lot of racist shit used towards us whites. I agree, Trev. That's why you know me, Trev. I don't use the word white boy. I say white men because I believe that they should be they're white men, not white boys. You know, there's certain things that I say when it comes to the whites. There's a lot of stereotypes, and I'm not gonna lie. I do my little comedy, and I do use some of the stereotypes. But in real life, I respect everybody, man. Humans, we're all humans. Doesn't matter what color you are. Mikey says the N-word is the same. People don't know the history of the word.
Hey, look at Big Pete. He said, I remember when I first moved to Georgia, my black homegirl was driving me around. She missed the turn, so I told her, hey, bust a bitch. And she started cussing me out because she thought I called her a bitch.
Gute. What's up, Gute?
Gute, what's cracking, big dog?
I get it, Gute. A little clean slate wouldn't hurt, huh? Fool like the N-word, hello, but you said fool, not the N-word. Well, you know, because saying fool is not politically incorrect. Like saying the N-word will get you fucking damn near massacred online, right? Plus, it's just something that doesn't come out for me. But I'm saying it's to me, it seems the same, you know, it has the same feel to it. But I understand there's a lot of authors that say fool and they don't have bad intentions when saying it. But you know, what's the first thing the brothers do when they're arguing with Mexicans? Oh, you guys are the fools. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing that someone from a different ethnicity says when to the blacks. They start saying, oh, you're the ants. You know what I mean? Think about it. What about the whole white communities would take pictures around a lynched body like it was a normal thing? Crazy times. Those were the blacks and the raza. Those were for blacks. And you said it right. For blacks and the raza.
Yes.
Yeah. Mexicans were getting hung too.
Yes. They were getting lynched. They were getting hung. They weren't allowed to go to restaurants. It was the same fucking thing for us. Have you
guys ever watched that movie? What's that movie with Samuel L. Jackson and all them? The Hateful Eight. The Hateful Eight. Do you remember when they went to that black chick? She had her tabernastry or whatever she had where they went. They ended up going. It's a movie. Anyways, she had over a sign. We don't fucking take in stray dogs or Mexicans. She hated Mexicans, right? Mexicans were hated back then. A lot.
Very much.
Chicanos, Mexicans, everything. Definitely. Doc cases, we're all about to have a common enemy and not give a damn about race. Exactly. The time is now to come together, man. Leave the fucking bullshit of the past. There just wasn't a lot of Mexicans in America at that time, says JC. No, there was a gang of Mexicans in America. The Latino people, Mexican people were in America. For the indigenous people were here first.
We're the only ones out of every minority. We're the only ones when somebody gets mad. What do they say? Go back to your own fucking country. They don't tell any other group that.
Yeah. Yeah, they always say, go back to your own country. Motherfucker, this is. Dubs, Donald Trump is not going to tax the rich that much and promote capitalism, which exploits third world countries for cheap labor.
Oh, my God. Sammy Sosa, I'm wondering if you're here to troll or you're really here to add. You know, there's a saying that I say all the time, man. A half-truth.
I'll be right back, Dubs. Handle it.
A half-truth is a whole lie, man. Dubs, Donald Trump is not going to tax the rich that much and promote capitalism. Okay. Here we go. If you own a business, right? And you get and your goal is to get a bigger percentage of your industry. and I'm the president and I give you tax cuts, are you going to put that in your pocket? Or are you going to grow your business, hire more people, get a bigger piece of the pie? If you're fucking smart, you're going to get a bigger piece of the pie. That's what Donald Trump is trying to fucking get going. Give business owners more room to hire more people, which boosts the economy. This third world thing, that's going to happen no matter what. But he's trying to create more jobs, create more business. You can't come in with the half truth, man. I'm not the one that just I understand business. So I don't know what your intents are, but I have to make sure that you understand that. And this is not NBC or CNN where you get to say something like that and then I'm like, oh, you stumped me. Business needs to grow. We need to hire more people. It grows the economy. Gee, wow, that was crazy, man. David says, "Does Sammy know economics?" I mean, it blows my mind. That right there that's a snapshot of CNN, NBC, ABC. That's not real fucking life. Lucas says, "You liberals want to bring up third world countries and minorities, but scream that the jobs that open in those areas are entry level. Entry level, got to start somewhere." Exactly.
Got to. Trump's ear. Damn, that's fucked up, huh? There's already enough jobs. People need to stop being lazy. Unemployment is at an all-time low.
Yeah, I read that.
I've seen more businesses shut down in this presidential this last 4 years than ever. All small businesses are folding, man. Lil Hefe One, what's up, brother? How you been? You understand business? Business or business owners? Have you ran businesses? Have you worked with banks? What makes you understand? And I am not trolling. We're running businesses right now.
Understand a dope dealer is employing business practices. I took business courses, college courses while incarcerated, and I am my own business here on YouTube. Like, I don't understand. Do I have to have a brick and mortar like building in order for you to say, oh, that's a businessman? Because I'm pretty successful. Thanks to the supporters that I have, I'm pretty damn successful at what I do. To be a full-time YouTuber after over 24 years in prison, it's a trip. That's just like when people say, why don't you get a real job? What? So where's the breakfast? We can't eat. Gunner's going crazy with this live.
Well, I mean, yeah. You know what? So we're going to get up off here because I am going crazy with the live. I just kind of forgot that we were live, you know?
It's already going to be noon and we put a video out.
Yeah. We definitely got to put videos out, man, and do what we got to do. We thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys. We have over 320 people here on this side, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I got to get me some menudo because at this point,
oh yeah.
You know, the sweet science of violence is, hey, what's up? What's up with you, my brother? So thank you guys so much, man. We're going to get up out of here. And yes, we send our respects to everyone. Good morning, Suzanne. How you doing? We out.